Hey, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai, Call, Halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity. And those who put in the videos throughout the week to feed the sheep. We're the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom in which you know to be America. And to wake up you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and to let you know you're God's chosen people according to the Bible, and that America is going to be destroyed via thermonuclear missiles. Now, let's go over here. This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 13. I know thy works and thy Salaki. Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty. So according to the Most High God, his chosen people, the Israelites, are going to be in poverty. His chosen people, the Israelites, are going to go through tribulation. Okay? As I know thy works, thy tribulation, and thy poverty. Okay, so Yahweh Shai know everything that we're going through. Okay? And these are going to be the state of his men. Okay? This is going to be the state that his men is going to be in. And we signed up for this. Okay? We signed up to take on this tribulation. Okay? We signed up to take on this tribulation. It says, but thou art rich. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So you got Israelites out here that actually are saying that they're Israelite. They're claiming and coming in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, but they're not really for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Secretly, they don't care about this ministry. Okay? They don't want to take on the poverty. They don't want to take on the tribulation. They want to live their best life, just like the 2/3. Okay? They don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They want to go on vacation. They want to go out every single weekend. Right? They want to throw parties. This is what the 2/3 are doing. They living their best life. What did Yahweh Shai say? Matter of fact, I'm just going to get it real quick. This is Matthew 24. I'm going to start at 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So Yahweh Shai, the same way Noah and that whole place got destroyed, what happened? The people, they were living their best life. Okay? And then when you fast forward to today, you got the same thing happening. Okay? You got the Jakes in the world living their best life, and you got Jakes in the truth living their best life. Okay? But the ones in the truth are going to get it worse. Because, like I said, we signed up for tribulation. We didn't sign up to take breaks, to take rest. Matter of fact, watch this. Micah chapter 2 verse 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. So this is not our rest. Okay, Yahweh Shai said he's coming back to give us our rest. Okay, so you go about trying to establish your own rest. You want to take vacations. You want to live your best life. You don't want to handle the hell that you go through, you piece of shit. Right? You're going to be destroyed. Okay? Because this is not our rest. We're not supposed to have it easy right now. We're going through punishment. This is a punishment. Okay? You had the two children. The mom came to him. She was like, matter of fact, this is Mark chapter 10 and verse 35. And James and John, the sons of Zebedee, come unto him, saying, talking to Yahushua, Master, we would that thou shouldest do for us whatsoever we shall desire. And he said unto them, what would ye that I should do for you? They said unto him, so they came to him, they came to him like, Master, can you do us a favor? We came to ask you to do something for us. We know you're the Savior, the Anointed. Okay, we know you're going to rule the earth. We ask that you do one thing for us. He said, what would ye that I should do for you? They said unto him, grant us that we may sit one on thy right hand and the other on thy left hand in thy glory. So they said, when you establish everything and everything's established and you're on the throne, we only ask that one of us can sit on your left and one of us can sit on your right, that we be with you and enjoy the spoils and the riches. But Yahushua said unto them, ye know not what ye ask. So Yahushua said, I know what you're saying, but you don't know what you're saying. You don't know what you're asking me right now. Okay? Why? Because Yahushua knew that in order to be of the 144, to sit at his left and to sit at his right, you had to be to sit at his left and his right, you had to be of the 144. You had to be of the elect. Okay? You had to be of the elect. Matter of fact, let's go here real quick. I'm going to jump back to that. This is Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in their faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. So it says, through much tribulation, we're going to enter into the kingdom. Okay? Yahweh Shai knew this. So he's like, hold on. Y'all really going to sit up here, come and ask me to go through tribulation? Y'all don't know what y'all asking me right now. This is what Yahweh Shai is thinking. It says, ye know not what ye ask. Can ye drink of the cup that I drink of, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? So he asked him, like, yo, can you go through the hell that I'm gonna have to go through? Are you going to be able to endure what I'm gonna have to endure? Because when you say you want to be of the 144, you're asking for trouble, literally. Okay, you're literally asking for trouble. Watch this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make no haste in a time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable mint in the furnace of adversity. So that lines up with Acts. Okay, what is that talking about? That's talking about the real men, the acceptable men. Okay, they're going to have to go through the furnace of adversity. That's how you prove a man. That's how you prove gold. It's got to go through the furnace first. Okay, so Yahweh Shai said, you want to sit at my left and my right? But are you worthy? Or do you think you can endure all the tribulations that come with this? Because a lot of people think it's going to be a fucking cakewalk. This is not a cakewalk, okay? If this was a cakewalk, it wouldn't be no 144, okay? It'd be all of Israel, like the first Exodus. But no, it's only going to be the 144 and the elect. But starting with the 144. And it's not going to be easy, okay? It's not going to be easy. This is not an easy matter. You people, right? And the truth right now, y'all get stressed out over this little fucking bullshit. Y'all get stressed out over this little fucking bullshit. What about Jacob Shovelcome? Well, you're not going to eat every night. What about Jacob Shovelcome and we in the winter, right? And you're not going to have heat. What about Jacob Shovelcome and you're not taking showers every day? What about Jacob Shovelcome and you're not going to sleep on beds every night? Are you prepared for that? I went nights without eating. I don't sleep in beds all the time. I slept more. Throughout my whole life, I spent more time sleeping on floors than I slept in actual beds. Okay? Throughout my whole life, I spent more time in houses without heat than houses with heat. Okay? You got the men of the Lord, they're bred for this lifestyle. Okay? This ain't nothing new to them. This is second nature to the men. To the men of the Lord. This is second nature. Okay? It's second nature. I ain't worried about this. I've been through this. Okay? I already been here before. Okay? That's how the men of the Lord are looking at it. Already been here. That's why scriptures say faith, experience, and patience all go hand in hand. Okay? I already got the experience of not eating every night. I already got the experience not sleeping in beds every night. I already got the experience not sleeping in the heat every night. Okay? Already been through these experiences. I've been through the experience where it been periods I had to take cold showers because, like I said, there was no hot water. Okay? There was no hot water. Look at Job. Job caught major hell. But what happened at the end? It was increased. Matter of fact, look what Ecclesiastes chapter 2 just said. I'm going to read it again. It says, Ecclesiastes 2 and 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. That thou mayest be increased at the last end. What does that mean? When you read the next scripture, it says, have endurance when thou change to a lower state. Meaning you're going to go through shit, but endure it, because at the last end, when Jacob Shovel comes along, what's going to happen? You're going to be increased. Okay? You're going to be increased. But the scriptures say you got to have humility. You got to be humiliated before you get the honor. Okay? Yahweh Shai was humiliated. And what happened at the end? He was increased. He got his honor. Okay? He got the crowns. Okay? That's just how Yahweh Shem Shai is working right now. You got to catch tribulation before you can get to the kingdom. So you can't handle this little and you can't handle this now, you're definitely not going to be able to survive in Jacob Shovel. I can promise you that. But back over here, this is Mark 10 and 38. But Yahushua said unto them, ye know not what ye ask. Can ye drink of the cup that I drink of, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? And they said unto him, we can. And Yahushua said unto them, ye shall indeed drink of the cup that I drink of, and with the baptism that I am baptized with. And with the baptism that I am baptized with all shall ye be baptized. So in other words, Yahushua said, you wanna come after me, you are definitely going to be proven. Okay? Because like I always like to say, well, when you go to Hebrews 11 and 6, it says, without faith, it is impossible to please him. Why is that? Because you're going to get put in situations where the only thing you're going to have to on the left hand side, you're going to have to do something satanic, and on the right hand side, you're going to have to choose Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua. You're going to have to choose what the scriptures say you got to choose. Okay? And if you fail, you chose the wrong side. Okay? So it is impossible to please him without faith, because you're going to get put in situations where the only thing that's going to please Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua to get out of it is faith. Okay? Look at Abraham. He was told to kill his son, Isaac. His precious son, Isaac. his heir, right? And what did he do? Yahweh Shai said, I want you to sacrifice your son. He said, all right, I'll do it. No hesitation, no why, no back talk. He said he's going to do it. Okay? He said he's going to do it. What was that? Faith. Okay? That was faith that he was going to do that. He took that off faith. Okay? If he would have said no, it would have been a wrap. He'd have been like, I knew you wasn't mine. And he would have told him to go along. See, it's impossible to please him without faith, because you're going to get put in a situation where you're going to need faith to get out. Period. You're going to need faith to get out. So there is no faking this walk. Okay, you can't fake this walk. When you lined up in a line and you about to get a chip or guillotine and you see heads rolling, you're not gonna be able to fake it. Then you ain't gonna be able to fake it. If you ain't got faith, you're gonna take that chip. You can't fake it. The troops running your house and they say everybody take the chip or we killing everybody right now. You can't fake it. Then you're gonna take the chip or your family going. You're gonna take the chip or your family gonna die. Right in front of you. You're going to need faith to get out of that. Okay? It's impossible to please him without faith. But like I said, when you start at the top of Ecclesiastes 2nd chapter, what do it say? When you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation. Okay? Prepare to be tested. Because we're going to find out what you made of. That's what Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples. How? Through tribulation. Okay, that's how we confirm this. That's how Yahweh Shem Shai is confirming the souls of the elite, the elect. Okay, because elect means elite. How is he confirming the souls? Through tribulation. Back over here, Revelation chapter 2 and 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And what does Satan mean? Adversary, against, opposed to, right? And Yahweh Shai said, if you want to be of the elect, you got to be for this tribulation. You got to be for going through all this pain, okay? And if you're not for that pain, you got to endure, right? The hardship, the tough times. If you're not for that, you got to die, okay? It's like when you get married it's like when you get married in the world, till death do us part. Okay, that's how Yahweh Shem Shai is feeling. You got to be loyal till death do you part. Okay? You got to be loyal all the way, even and up to death. Okay? It's even up into death. Okay? This is the real marriage. Okay? This is the real marriage. It says, but are the synagogue of Satan. Because like I said, you got people in this truth that they like I said, they don't want this tribulation. This is the last thing they want. They want to constantly be plugged into the matrix, so to speak. Okay? They can't handle the real world. They want to constantly get that matrix plug in. Because they can't handle the reality. They can't handle what's actually going on. Okay? They can't handle this real. Well, if you come to serve the Lord, this is what you got to deal with. And if you're going to be cast out, you're going to be revealed. This is Isaiah 61 and 1. The Spirit of Yahweh is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prisons to them that are bound. Right? So we're sent out here to get the maimed, to get the ones that feel like prisoners. Okay? To get the ones that are not good right now, that are in bad shape. These are the people who we are coming to get. This is who Yahweh Shai sent. This is who Yahweh Shai, he has sanctified us from birth. And he sent us out here to come and get the elect. The ones that cry aloud for the abominations that are done here. The ones that don't like their life. Okay? Matter of fact, let's get that. This is John 12:25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. So he that loves his life is going to lose it. And a lot of our people, they want to love their lives. They want to try to save their lives. They don't want to go through this tribulation. They want, like I said, they want to constantly be plugged into the matrix. Okay? They want to constantly try to find various escapes. Okay? There is no escape from this truth. Okay? If you don't want to take the tribulation, like they say in the world, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Okay? And if you come to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, our office is the kitchen, so to speak. Okay? So you got to be prepared for that heat. You got to be prepared for that smoke. Okay? It says, to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. And so this is going to be comforting to the men that sigh and cry, to the ones that mourn here in this place, right? Just like Killmonger said in at the end of Black Panther. He said, when I die, bury me in the sea. Why? Because he said it'd be better, it's better to die, it's better to die than to live as a slave, okay? And the real men of the Lord got that mentality. We'd rather die than live here as slaves, willingly, okay? We'd rather fight for a cause and die trying, right? We'd rather die trying for the cause of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai than to live here as a slave. Live here and be persecuted and oppressed, okay? There's a lot of things worse than death, okay? And being a slave here is one of them. Being under Esau, being under women, right? Living check to check, not knowing if the cops are going to blow you away when they stop you, right? I remember it was one time where, let me tell you about, first I'm going to tell you about the judicial system. Here's the judicial system. Here's what they do, right? If a person is accused of something, they take you to jail. Then afterwards, after you go to jail, you sit in there for a period of time, and then you have a quick trial. It's a pre-trial, okay? To let you know when your actual court date is going to come. Now, depending on what crime you did, you could pay bail to get out before your trial, right? Now, but before the bail date, you got to go to jail. But like I said, the only thing that got to happen to you for you to go to jail is to be accused of a crime. Okay? I remember when I was probably like 17, 16. It was me and a guy I knew from in the world. We're coming back from GameStop. We had a receipt. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahshai on that one. So we had a receipt. It was a guy in the back seat of the car. And the cops, they pulled up on us, flashed the light, and then told us to stop. They got out the car, and they asked us where we was coming from, what we was doing, etc., etc., etc. We told them you was coming from GameStop or whatever. And it was like, can you prove that? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, we got a receipt. So what ended up happening was, they looked at the receipt, but still, they took us, picked us up. Matter of fact, no, they went to the car first. They asked the guy in the backseat of the car, because apparently the cops stopped because the guy in the backseat of the car told the cops we were the two guys that robbed him. There was a guy in the back, an Edomite, in the back of the cop car, looking around for the people who robbed him with the cops. And they stopped, and the guy pointed us out and said, "Oh, those are the guys that robbed me." Right? So what ended up happening was they stopped us, they took us down, they held us down at the station and lockup for like 7-8 hours. They took us in at probably 7-8 o'clock, and we didn't get out until probably around 3 in the morning or something like that. 1 in the morning, something along those lines. Okay, but their intentions was to take us down to jail because he pointed us out. Because in America, all you can do is be accused of a crime, and then you go to jail, depending on what it is. If you're accused of robbery, you go to jail. Now, when you go to court, that's to prove that you're innocent. But you go to jail first. But the point is, if I didn't have that receipt, where I'd be? In jail. But we had the receipt to prove. We was at GameStop when this guy claimed that he was getting robbed. But the point is our people are oppressed. And we don't want to be here. There's worse things than death. Being in jail is one of them. Okay? You got to wake up every day, be around sodomites, be around men that want to rape you. You got to fight all the time. Right? Which is, it's kind of like the hood, but more condensed. Okay? Like, these are the things that happen in jail. Obviously, they make movies about it and things like that. But who would want to be here and be oppressed? You got to be out of your mind to be a so-called black, Latino, Native American and want to be here. So knowing the alternative, we gladly take the hell that we go through. Because the alternative is being a nigga, being oppressed, being a coon. Okay? It says, to proclaim the acceptable year, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. And our people right now are the elect are in a state of mourning. Okay? The elect are in a state of mourning. That's why this truth comforts them. That's why the day of the Lord comforts the men of the Lord. We're not worried about Jacob Shovel. The real men of the Lord are not worried about Jacob Shovel. Okay? How we're living right now is way worse than Jacob Shovel. Come Jacob Shovel, if you're a man of the Lord, the worst thing that can happen to you is you get tortured by Esau, or you get your head chopped off, or you don't eat every night. Those are like some of the worst things that can happen, or maybe you end up in a concentration camp. Those are the worst things that can happen to you during Jacob's trouble if you're a man of the Lord. Now, if you're a man of the Lord, in the world, let's go down if that can happen to you. The heathen disrespect you. That's one. Right? Your family and your friends make a mockery of you. That's two. And no order in this list. This list is no order. It's going down. Your women disrespects you and mocks you. That's another one. Right? Esau mocks you. Esau oppresses you. Right? Sodomites walk around freely. Whores and sluts are treated like gods here. Right? Pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster is a thing that this is upheld. Right? You gotta live check to check. These are the things that the men of the Lord go through for Jacob Shovel. I'll take the alternative. I'm pretty sure any brother would sign up for Jacob Shovel right now if it meant not being disrespected no more, not seeing wickedness go unpunished, right? Not working for E, the devil, the so-called white man, right? If you're a man of the Lord, a true man of the Lord, you would gladly shit right now. You would gladly sign up for it, happily. Let's go over here. Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions. And that's what we called out here to do. To lift up our voice like a trumpet. Show our people what's wrong with them. What they supposed to be doing. Okay? Because they don't know. Before I was woken up, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know I was breaking laws. I didn't know God loved only us. I didn't know that before I woke up. Right? And then when I found out, I did better. Okay? Then I realized, hold on, we are being oppressed. We are in a state, I am in a state of mourning. I don't like what's going on here. Right? And not only that, I know how to stop it. Okay? I know how to put an end to it. Right? But then you got the rest of them who are people. They're not going to have faith. They're not going to come back to this. It's going to be more of our people that's going to be destroyed than it's going to be to get salvation. Let's go over here. This is Isaiah. In verse, I'm going to start at 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, says Yahweh, that take count, but not of me. That cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. And that's the majority of our people. Okay? They take a covering, but not a covering of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? They want all the spirits of Babylon, but not the spirits of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. They don't want to. Oh my God, you niggas. How? What is it? Isaiah 30. Oh no, that's Lamentations. I'm gonna get that real quick. Lamentations 4:1. How is the gold become? How is the most fine gold changed? And that's your so-called those Native Americans. Y'all used to be gold. Y'all used to be shining, and now y'all become garbage. Now y'all become dim. Y'all don't show. Y'all just niggas, spicks, and wetbacks. Okay? Blasphemers, adulterers, murderers, right? Whoremongers. This is what people have become. The gold has become dim. Isaiah 30 and verse 9. This is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And our people don't want to hear the law, okay? They don't care about the law. They don't care about Yahweh Shem Yahshua's law. I stand corrected. Because they don't break Esau's law. When they go to the job, they don't break their job's laws. They make sure they're not late to work. They make sure if a customer gets upset with them, they don't say nothing back. They stay quiet like good coons for E, right? But lo and behold, they disrespect Yahweh Shem Yahshua, right? But at work, they're the perfect little good slave, right? They're the perfect little good slave, because that's most of the majority of our people are what? Carnal, okay? And since Yahweh Shem Yahshua, since they can't see the benefits of it, they're not going to be loyal for the cause, the majority of our people. But they can see that paycheck coming every 2 weeks. This is why they're loyal to E, right? Because they can see that paycheck coming. Our people are sick. It says, verse 10, which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy to cease. So they just want to hear the good things of the scripts. Tell us about the kingdom. Tell us about spiritual powers, right? Tell us about the nation serving us, right? But they don't want to hear how to get right. They don't want to hear about the law, statutes, and commandments. They don't want to hear about the Sabbath. We got to keep that, right? They don't want to hear about you can't have sex with anybody, any person you want. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear you can't get lineups, right? When it comes to the righteousness, when it comes to law and order, our people don't want to hear that. But when it comes to that party and bullshit spirit, our people are all for it. This is why they swear they got to be destroyed. Okay, they come to hell and had fun. All right, just to paint a picture. Imagine if hell, like how they portrayed on a show, the devil, a pitchfork, fire, people being tortured. How sick would a person the midst of that and have fun? That's a sick person, right? Well, that's literally where we're at right now. We're in a place just like that. Okay, the devil with the pitchfork, that's E. He's red, right? E is the devil. And all the fires, all the tribulation we got to go through, the cops, our women, being oppressed. We're actually in that. We're actually in hell. Okay? In hell. We're going through that fiery trials right now. We're in hell. And a lot of you niggas are having fun right now. Okay, y'all having fun. Y'all wish this place never gets destroyed. It says, get you out of the way, turn aside, out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. And this is what they say, man, get out of here, man, leave us alone. We don't want to hear about your God no more. We got Jesus Christ. We can do whatever we want, all salvation. The majority of things you do outside the scriptures is based on everything you do outside the scriptures is based on what? Your emotions, how you feel, okay? But this is what gets you in trouble, okay? That's why scriptures say walk in the spirit, that you don't fulfill the lust of the flesh, which is going into your emotions, because your emotions is going to get you the things of the flesh, okay? And our people take it to a whole new level, okay? And where do our people get these feelings from? The world's philosophy. That's where people get these feelings from, okay? Watch this. Proverbs 31. Maybe Proverbs 30. No, Proverbs 3. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. So, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. But our people, even what you're doing isn't based on these scripts. You're going after the heathen, what the heathen do. Okay? You're going after what the heathen do. But back over here, matter of fact, Jeremiah chapter 6. I'm going to start at 13. It says, for from the least of them, even unto the greatest of them, everyone is given into covetousness, and from the prophet, even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely. And that's the nation of Israel, the 2/3. Okay, they dealing falsely. Okay, they dealing falsely. It says, from the least of them, even unto the greatest of them, everyone is given into covetousness. From the least to the greatest, they're given into covetousness. They want what everybody else got, right? They in that upgrade you spirit, right? They I want to do what the oppressors do spirit. I want to get married and have a ball, right? I want to celebrate the Super Bowl. I want to celebrate the NBA, right? I want to get a dinner spread out for the NBA draft, right? I want to have a Christmas party. I want to take a vacation to the Bahamas, right? These are the things that our people are doing right now to be like the heathen, okay? Not saying going on vacations are the heathen, but at the same time, what's the point of going on a vacation, right? What's the point of going on vacation? Because to get rest, when this is not our rest, okay? Get a vacation from what? The hell that you're catching? Yahweh Shai said we signed up for this hell. This hell is what's going to make us get into the kingdom of heaven, okay? Without chastisement, we're nothing but bastards. Yahweh Shai had to go through all this chastisement for what? To be made perfect, okay? To receive his crowns, okay? So the hell that we take, you can't, ain't no chasers on it, okay? Ain't no chasers on the hell that we're taking. Yahweh Shai said he's coming back to give us rest, okay? We don't put in ourselves to give us our own rest, okay? Yahweh Shai said he's coming to do that for us. But if you already got your rest, you don't need Yahweh Shai. You good, right? I did another video last night on Yahweh Shai. He told he said, because they was asking, why are you with the sinners and the harlots, and the publicans? Why are you with all these people? Okay, they're bad. Yahweh Shai said, well, the sick need me. Y'all look good. Y'all don't need me. The sick need me. This is who I'm here for, okay? So Yahweh Shai, he's coming back for the sick, okay? He's coming back for the ones that need somebody to fight for him, okay? He's coming back for the people who haven't taken vacations, who haven't taken time off, who actually needs to be saved out here, okay? Who are being oppressed, who are being persecuted, right? Who are living check to check, who don't have it good here, who gave up their lives for the ministry, okay? Who put everything aside for the throne, okay? Who stands up for righteousness? This is who he's coming back for, okay? And a lot of y'all, and I know people right now to this day who don't fit that bill, okay? I can name people right now who don't fit that bill, who don't even fit half of that stuff. I can name them. Because a lot of people, because the problem is, the reason why you don't fit that bill is because a lot of people don't give up the world, okay? They want to keep a remnant of the world. They want to still try to live their life and also be in the truth. That's not going to fucking work out. And you're going to see. You're going to see. Like Apostle Gabar say, what the scriptures don't teach you, adversity will. And y'all going to learn. And the scriptures say the majority of people, they're going to learn it by death. I mean, they're going to learn pain after, they're going to learn pain by death. Okay? So a lot of people, they're not going to learn until they die. Okay? When they come back into the kingdom as newborns, then they're going to be like, damn, we fucked up. Damn, we fucked up. Matter of fact, a lot of them going to find it doing Jacob's trouble too. When they saying, Lord, Lord. But he ain't going to answer. It's Isaiah 6. I'm going to go to 14. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. So there is no peace here. So how are you trying to have rest in a place where there's no peace? That's like you in the middle of a battlefield, right? You're in the middle of a battlefield, and you decide to take out, your phone, start texting, or start playing games. Meanwhile, somebody's on the opposite end shooting a sniper rifle, throwing grenades, shooting RPGs, right? You're not going to do that. That's dumb. You're going to stay on your guard. You're going to stay protected. You're going to stay on a swivel, so to speak, right? Because right now we're in war, okay? We're in war, and you don't fuck around in war. Yahweh Shah said, the men of the Lord, they don't entangle themselves with the affairs of this world. Okay? So you're not going to be worried about this world. You're not going to get all tangled up in this world. Okay? You're going to go from point A to point B. Okay? Why? Well, because you say just to please the one who sent you. To please the one who called you. Who called us? Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. To do what? Preach this gospel. Okay? Until the end. Until Jacob's trouble pops off. Until we can't do it no more. The famine of the word. Jeremiah 6 and 15. Were they ashamed when they had committed abominations? Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore, they shall fall among them that fall. At that time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, says Yahweh. So it says the people who live in their best life right now, y'all not ashamed right now, right? Y'all not ashamed that y'all living your best life. Y'all not ashamed that y'all not giving y'all best effort to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. So he said he's not going to be ashamed when destruction comes. He's not going to be ashamed when your wife is getting killed. He's not going to be ashamed when your children get killed. Okay? He's not going to be ashamed when you're starving to death. Okay? He's not going to be ashamed in that day. That goes into Proverbs, the first chapter. Okay? Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Okay? They're going to seek me early, but they shall not find me. Okay? Because y'all didn't choose to get down when it was time to get down. Now is the time to get down. And not to have 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in the truth. You got to be 10 toes deep in this. Okay? You got to be 10 toes deep. Let's go over here. Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many be which go thereat. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So only a few are going to find the correct gate. Okay? Only a few are going to actually go down that gate. Because you're going to have a number of people who don't even find it. You're going to have a number of people who find it and don't go down it, right? And even fewer people that find it go and then actually go down it and actually withstand the path. Because you're going to have people who start the path but going to fall off, okay? They're going to start it, but they're going to fall off because they was there before this. Yahweh Shah said he knew the ones that was going to betray him since the beginning, okay? So you got people in his ministry that are going to betray Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. Well, how? Betraying his men. Okay? These things are going to happen. Everything before it happened is going to happen all over again. Okay? Let's go over here. This is John 8:32. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So the truth is what's going to make you free. Okay? The truth is what we got to look forward to. Okay, Yahweh Shai said, in the world you shall have tribulation, but in me you're going to have peace. Okay? Because this world is nothing but tribulation. Okay? Everywhere you turn is death. Everywhere you turn is disrespect, is sin, is recklessness, disregard for the throne, disregard for the laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? That's hell. Okay? This place is hell. But what makes us free? The truth makes us free. And the truth is that this place is not going to go on for longer. Okay? The truth is that justice is going to be served in the earth. Watch this. This is Psalms 58 and verse 11. So that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a power that judges in the earth. And this is what's going to happen when judgment comes. This is what the men of the Lord, every single day, this is all we think about. Okay? All we think about is judgment coming to this place. All we thinking about is getting out of this place. That's all we think about. Day in and day out. We wake up, we say prayers for this place to go down. Before we go to sleep, we say prayers for this place to go down. When we at work throughout our day, we say prayers for this place to get down. This is what the men of the Lord are doing. Okay? This is what the men of the Lord are doing. The scripture say pray without ceasing. Okay? And this is what the men of the Lord are doing. It says, I'm going to go over here, Psalm 60 and 11. It says, give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. And the men of the Lord, we know that. Vain is the help of man. Okay, man can't help us through this. Okay? The only person who can help the men of the Lord is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Esau can't save us. Okay? No money can save us. No riches, no gold, none of that. Okay? No bomb shelters. No food supply can save us from anything, from the Jacob shovel. No food, nothing here can do that for us. The only person who can save the men of the Lord are Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And the only person who can save the women is those men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he's not fucking saving women out here. Okay? He's not saving no fucking woman. Period. The only way a female gets out of here is through a man of the Lord. No, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not going to save one female. That's out. Okay? The only way a woman is getting out of here is through a man. Period. That's the only way she's getting up out of here. It says, the scriptures say, the man is the hiding place from the wind. Not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The man is the hiding place from the wind for the women. Not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? You women need to get that through your heads. Okay? The men, your protection is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You women, your protection is the men. Okay? You can't cut out the men and go up to the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Just like as men, we can't cut out Yahweh Shai and go to Yahweh. Okay? It's a chain of command here. The men got to go through Yahweh Shai to get through Yahweh. The women got to go through the men to get to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's just how this works. Okay? That's just how this works here. And you're going to have women, they're going to have a problem with that, and they're going to be dealt with. It's a lot of women out here who out here making videos, right? Talking shit on social media, how they don't need men. Yahweh Shai is their savior, right? You piece of shit. You don't even know what you're talking. Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with none of you fucking women. When he came here, he wasn't dealing with none of you women. Why would he do it now? He ain't never doing that. Okay? It's never going to happen. Not on this side. Not in Jacob's shovel. Not when he was here. Okay? That shit is finished. Verse 12. It says, through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we shall do valiantly. For he it is that shall tread down our enemies. So it says, through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we're going to do valiantly. Okay? Why is that? Because Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to set up men. Okay? It's going to destroy this place. Okay? Well, it's going to aid in the bringing down of this place. Okay? Because we know ultimately the missiles and the chariots are bringing down America. But he is going to set up men to aid in the destruction of this place as well. Let's go over here. Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, says the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. So Yahweh Shem Yahshua right now, this is the season for the fishers. This is why we're just out here talking. We only out here talking right now because this is the time of fishing. Noah, what did he do for over 100 years? He was out there fishing, trying to tell people to get right before the flood came, right? And then after the time was done, he got into the boat and billions of people died, okay? So right now, the men of the Lord, we out here building that boat, that spiritual ark. And as soon as it's done, because when you go to Revelation, the 7th chapter, it tells you what? The archangels are waiting for the elect to be sealed to let go to destruction, okay? So as soon as the elect is sealed, that's when the ark is going to be done being built. And then the men of the Lord are going to get on those boats, and this place is going to be wiped off of the face of the earth, okay? And everybody who wasn't down is going to die, okay? If you wasn't down, you're going to die. You got to get down, or you're going to get laid down, okay? Let's go over here. Jeremiah. Jeremiah 51. In verse 20, it says, Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. So the Most High God said he's going to use his men, the nation of Israel, the elect, okay? This be his battle axe, his weapons of war. He said, with thee, we're going to be his weapons of war. We're going to break this place into pieces, okay? It says, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. Now, nations is going into races, different races of people, okay? And kingdom is going into different places where these people reside. This is with his men, they're going to be his battle axe and his weapons of war. And he's going to break these pieces and these people into pieces. It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. It says the horse and his rider. What is that talking about? Right? That's talking about the cars, tanks, motorcycles, right? Land vehicles. He's going to use the men of the Lord to destroy land vehicles. It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Now, what's the chariot talking about? The chariot is going into the vehicles in the air, okay? Helicopters, planes, drones, satellites, okay? They're all going to be brought down via the men of the Lord, okay? Yahweh Shem Yahshua got this worked out perfectly, okay? He got it worked out perfectly. It says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. So the men of the Lord are going to be out here killing the old, the young, the man, the woman, whatever. Okay? Everybody who ain't down with this is going to get the destruction. Okay? Everybody down with this is going to get the destruction. Point blank, period. It says, I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husband and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces the captain and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all all the inhabitants of the Chaldea, all the evil that they have done. So everything is going to be wiped out. Everybody who hand in hand with the heathen is going to be destroyed. Okay? But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, Adawan, Ratazah, Thumb, Tamayim, Akim, Yakal. Shalom.